Welcome everyone to my new video related to Cardano's price analysis and technical details. We're going to take care about the news of the market from the chart standpoint, look into the details as usually, and try to find out who dominates between the bulls and the bears. So Cardano sits right now ranked number 8 on CoinMarketCap, which is definitely fine. We're already used to that. We don't have too much movement today. It's just 0.81% for the past 24 hours. We're actually a little better a couple of hours ago. Yeah, the sell-off pressure has been increasing, so we're trying to see a downtrend for the moment getting established and getting accelerated. However, we need to look into the market structure in order to find out more. So we're going to take care about the 15-minute candlesticks in order to see what's happening for the short term. There's definitely a range going on over here, just like for many other altcoins. And what I would like to underline is the fact that a range has been taken out the lows, which is a great sign. The reaction, so we're talking about this specific lows that have been taken out with the third one. It's called the triple low execution, and the triple low execution definitely comes with a buying pressure. The buying pressure can last for a medium term, or it's just gonna be short term. It's never ever a long term on 15 minutes. It's just one of those two guys I've mentioned. Therefore, we have been establishing the uptrending movement, which I'm representing with you right now. That's clear. We had an uptrending channel. It had a resistance line at the top. It had a support line at the bottom. Both lines are significant, yet the resistance one is definitely more powerful from the structure standpoint. At the same time, I'd like to see the increase in terms of percentage. So we've been able to pump in a day and 2 hours, as you can see, 8.84%. That's something. If you put it out with leverage, if you ask about 5x leverage, that's a decent more than 40%, which I would be happy on my margin, of course, if I'm gonna trade on derivatives or futures or whatever. So this is something we're going through, but then we lost the support, which wasn't a good sign at all. I mean, if we would break out on the top here and going through the range top, for sure the first target would have been this specific order block, and then the next order block sitting over there. So we were having basically a possibility after the breakout to fly towards another 5%, or on the other side another 12%, making it a total of about 13.5 from the bottom, or you have the other choice of 21%, which is what happens, folks, with all the altcoins when they start moving. Whether we talk about the selling pressure, the buying pressure, the movements are not going to be 1 to 2 or 3%. All the movements are easily above 20%. This would have been a move representing that, which is just part of the volatility they usually have. So going out there and trading this kind of cryptocurrencies on a 10x, 15x, 20x leverage is obviously a highly accelerated form of trading, which needs to be done perfectly on the entry, because otherwise the volatility is going to take you out. You'll have to stop loss yourself out right near the liquidation. This is how it is, and there is no alternative for such high leverage, which is why much lower leverages do function very well with these cryptocurrencies, and they do allow you to have room for flexibility. So like I said, we broke below, then we retested right next to it. So we retested right next to it, which means to be pushing the market price back to the line, facing the resistance. We came basically downwards from there towards the previous resistance, current support. We had a decent triangle at that time, so all the levels were just looking great for sure. But then what's happening right now, it's a little problematic, I would say, as the business days have just started. We're talking about Monday, 22nd of August, and we see that there is a downtrend going on. So we clearly see the movement, and the possibility of this downtrend to push through our two levels that we have of short-term support is quite easy. This basically not much going on at the moment right there, so I'm afraid that new lows can be established this week for Cardano, which is gonna be painful, guys. New lows for Cardano for sure is gonna be painful. 0.43 cents is the current low of the market right there. We need to keep it in our minds and act accordingly. So for the moment, this is pretty much whole, and we keep in touch for the next videos as well. For those of you looking for a complete education directly with me, one-to-one, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade, I have my private coaching program that is intense, up to 6 weeks of conversations. At scrembocoaching.com, you can find out more information. Feel free to register now, and then you can qualify for a free conversation with me if you think the offer is attractive. But at the same time, for those of you looking to participate in what do I trade for myself and for my clients through API, there is no upfront fees. It's just commission out of the pure profits we make. On the left side of the page, we have my trading performance documented since September 2017, and on the right side of the page, we have the way you can participate. Both my pages can be found in the description area or comments area of this video. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and I see you tomorrow.